Let's get into the weather. Thanks for joining me on the MLive morning weather update. Thanks for everybody joining me. And hopefully you can hear me, because you should be able to hear me. They say I'm on mute, so hopefully. All right. You can hear me now, it sounds like. Let's get to it. Don't put away the boat stuff just yet, your summer fun, because we'll get glimpses of summer. I don't want to say that it's going to be really hot, but we certainly will have some glimpses of summer on the way. So let's get into it and show you what's going on here. And there we go. So we have some cloudiness and some clear skies. And so we'll gradually be seeing more and more sunshine today. You notice there's a curl to the storm system down in the southwest corner of the state. That is where some rain is falling, but the rain today is going to be on the limited side, I would call it. Here's the current radar. And you can see that in the southwest corner of the state, that's where the showers and thunderstorms will come in. Grand Rapids, you could have a shower this morning. Kalamazoo, South Bend, the far southwest corner. Hey, everybody's saying good morning. Good morning, James Lampman. Good morning, Cynthia Doucet. Good morning, Al Gross and Doug Burchett. Thanks for watching. This is the MLive morning weather update. I will be honest, it's a little bit shaky on me this morning because we're trying something new and it's got a lot of buttons. But in the end, once I figure it out, it should work out great for us. So again, thanks for joining me on the MLive morning weather update. All right, so we do have some spotty showers today. Here's the radar forecast. And you won't see a whole lot in this radar forecast, but just know that in the southwest corner, you could get drenched at times. South Haven, down toward Niles, Benton Harbor, St. Joe, you could get drenched occasionally, but elsewhere, just a stray shower. So nothing really widespread showing up on the radar forecast, and I would believe that, but I also think that it's probably going to be a little bit more aggressive on actually what happens than what the radar forecast shows. So we'll call it dry by this evening, and then we go through tomorrow and it looks fantastic, and we go into Friday and it looks fantastic as well. Definitely a work skipper Friday because we don't have too many of those left in summer weather, correct? All right, so now we skip to our favorite model, the European model, which shows the country and what's going to happen in the next 10 days. By the way, Hurricane Lee now getting a more solid path, heading toward Maine or Nova Scotia as a tropical storm by that time. But if you're going into the Northeast this weekend, you may want to think about not going, because it looks like very strong winds, lots of rain, heavy surf, all that nasty stuff with a storm. You might want to delay it by about a day or two until the wind dies down sometime late Sunday or Monday. And what does Hurricane Lee do to us? I'm going to write about this for MLive, but for those of you joining me, you'll know earlier. As Hurricane Lee, then Tropical Storm Lee, gets up into the northeast part of the U.S., it will act as a block and actually kind of erode away a fairly substantial rain that looked like yesterday would come in on Sunday. It's going to kind of erode that away. So we may not deal with that much rain as we get into Sunday. So here, let's go into it here. Now, we go into tomorrow and it's simply fantastic. And we go into Friday and it's very nice. And we go into Saturday afternoon, very nice, starting to slowly warm. Not really what I would call summery this weekend. And then we go to Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, and Sunday evening, and you notice not a robust pattern of showers. So we're going to call it lazy showers on Sunday. Still could get damp at times, but not a big soaker. And then we go into Monday, we start to dry out, and then we go into next week, and the winds finally turn to the south Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we start to warm up before our next storm really isn't slated until 10 days out. So we're going to have a chance to actually dry out and have some pretty nice weather. I wanted to show you this. This is the upper level flow, and this is going to go out quite a ways, 16 days. You'll see why we're looking for a gradual warming trend. So here's where we sit now with an upper level storm system over us. That shifts on to the east. Hurricane Lee moves it in the northeast. Our next upper level storm comes in late in the weekend, early next week, but quickly out. And then you'll notice next week, upper level warmth starts to kick in across much of the country, and we start to trend toward slightly warmer than normal air. And remember, I gotta warn you that at this time of the year, warmer than normal 2 weeks out isn't as warm as it could have been just a week ago, because we're losing the heating from the sun very quickly. So when we talk about warmer than normal a week or 2 weeks out, we're talking 70s, and we might inch toward 80 degrees or so. Okay, so the big story after this weekend is that we get into a gradual warming trend. So what are the actual temperatures in that case then? Hi, thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. Everything looking good on your end, folks? I hope so. What about Santino? Everything looking good on this end? I think so. All right. So, high temperatures today, 60s. Tomorrow, 60s to near 70. Friday, low 70s, sunshine, light winds. Work, I don't know. That might not be happening for many of you. Saturday in the mid-70s. Sunday about 70-ish because of the clouds. Monday a little bit cooler. Then back to mid-70s Tuesday, mid to upper 70s Wednesday. Thursday of next week, upper 70s to near 80. And Friday in the 70s. So you can see the warming trends don't turn us back to hot, blazing hot summer weather, but it does turn us pretty nice. Now, the one thing we do have to also talk about is the low temperature for tomorrow morning. Probably a frost advisory being issued in north central lower Michigan, Gaylord area to Cadillac, Lake City, Kalkaska, Grayling. You're probably looking at about 32-ish or so. All right, Santino Mattioli, fellow Italian, says, looking good from Fenton. So in the northern interior sections, you probably have a frost. For the rest of us, no. Just chilly. Put the sweatshirt on for early tomorrow morning as we drop down into the 40s. What else do I have lined up for you here on all my tabs? Here is the 3 to 4 week temperature forecast. Maybe, maybe not. Hold on a second here. There you go. And as we head into October, it's expected to be warmer than normal. So there you have it. We're trying a new service. I think it's going to work pretty good. It's just give me a few days. It's a lot of button pushing and all that stuff. And when you're live, then the brain kind of fries out at times. There we have it. Spotty showers today. Southwest corner mostly. Elsewhere, you know, you could get underneath a 10-minute downpour. So just kind of be ready for that. And then fantastic weather Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday not looking as bad, but probably some clouds and a few showers around. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update.